Hey Cancer, welcome to Soul Embers and your love reading. I hope everyone's well and feeling, great about love right now, because that's what this reading is going to be about. We'll be looking at what your overall energy is like when it comes to love. How are you feeling about it? Are you facing any challenges and resistance when it comes to your love life? And how can you lean into that to get the outcome that you're looking for? I'll also be looking at the love interest's energy, what they're perceiving the situation to be, what are they going to do about it, what's their deal, and finally I'll be drawing some cards for some guidance to help you work through any challenges that you might be facing in this situation. And for those of you that don't have someone in mind, well, we'll also have a look and see if something is on the horizon for you and what to expect. I just want to take a moment to thank you for the time that you take out of your day to be with me, the love, the energy, all the positive vibes that you bring to the channel. I really do appreciate you and I'm grateful for your support. And if you don't know who I am, my name's Andrea. I'm an intuitive tarot reader coach. I practice vibrational medicine and I do take personal readings. So if anyone's interested in a personal reading, you can book one through our website. The link for that is in the description box below. Guys, check out the website. Heaps of other goodies other than tarot on offer. And yeah, that's it. I'm done talking. Let's jump into it, Cancer, and see what is going on. What does Cancer need to know? Who am I connecting with? How is Cancer feeling right now about love? How can I be of service to all the beautiful Cancers out there tuning in today? Who is this message for? Source Divine. How is Cancer feeling about love? I'm getting a little bit of anger. I'm seeing a red haze just... Yeah, I'm starting to see this red haze just starting to settle over this space that I'm in. Are you angry about something, Cancer? Is that what this is? What is going on? One more card for Cancer. Well, we've got a major shift here. We definitely have a major shift. This is, there is something here when it comes to your love life, Cancer, I feel. Yeah, there's something here that you are feeling challenged by. We've got 2 5s, and for me, 5, I love the number 5. It does represent challenges, but it also allows us to see where our strengths lie, see how resourceful we can be. It allows for the true essence of our character to shine, depending on, how we react and respond to the resistance that we're facing, the challenges. Are we leaning into it? Are we giving it space to let it, take form? Are we suffocating it? It is the number 5 for me is all about assessing whether the person that you are expressing, or how you're going about, dealing with a situation and expressing yourself, whether it aligns with the type of character you want to be. So I feel that, I still feel that there is this anger that you're feeling. And a lot of that anger could be reflected towards yourself. For some of you, I feel that, I'm getting the message, I should have known better, I should have moved faster, I should have listened to my intuition. I feel, Cancer, you're being very hard on yourself when it comes to this situation. You know what? You may be right. You may, if this applies to you, you may, I guess you should have known better, let's say, but there was a shadow of doubt in your mind. And so you wanted to eliminate any doubt that you had. Only upon reflection can we say, oh, okay, that was a red flag. I should have known better. I should have done something. You wouldn't be able to do that in the situation. You may have, though, if you had doubts and you acted on those doubts in that moment, you may have, as you progress, thought to yourself, Did I make the right decision? Should I have responded differently? Okay, so that same energy still applies in that situation. But what I'm getting here when it comes to your love life is that, you are feeling rejected to a degree. And even if you have taken space from this person, that feeling of rejection doesn't necessarily have to mean that they called it quits. It could be in their energy. You could still be in contact with this person and you are feeling they're rejecting whatever it is that you're bringing to the table, so you can fix this, so you can work with them, work on solutions. You may be feeling that they're shutting you out and they're shutting you down. It's a very avoidant type of energy that I feel that you are facing. It's almost like a brick wall, you know what I mean? Like they're not letting you step through that. I feel also, Cancer, that they may have really dug their heels in when it comes to a certain situation, an argument. They're actually not open to discussion. And I feel that, you might be in their company all the time, yet that void and that loneliness runs so deep because you feel that you're not being heard, your messages aren't being received, and they're not being respected, they're not being acknowledged, and there's that deep sadness that comes. All you want is, like, I look at this card, and every time I do a reading, I get a different energy and I see something different. I look at this card and I look at this lady holding the lantern and the house in the distance. To me, in this reading, that house represents an emotional connection. And I feel that that emotional connection is this bridge between where this lady's at to that, making that emotional connection is what she's trying to bridge. And she's finding it difficult. She's just standing there. It's almost like there is, even though the path is clear, she feels that she can't take that path to that house. That's what it feels like. So other than that, though, this is something that I feel there is a lesson here. Okay, there's a lesson here that needs to be learned. There is something that has been repeating when it comes to this situation, and it's time to close it out. And I feel that spirit, and that you've been calling on this. You've been trying to manifest change. You've been trying to manifest, I guess, something more substantial with this person, or something more substantial, I guess, with this person for some time now. And it hasn't been progressing, yet the universe hears you, and they are bringing about situations that may feel very challenging right now, but what they're doing is they're highlighting what's not working so that you can face them and make a decision based on what your gut is saying is the best move for you to make. In the traditional tarot deck, this is about, this is the Hierophant. This is all about learning the lesson. This is all about getting that key to the knowledge. Is there something that you feel is being hidden from you within the four walls of that heart, within the four walls of that house? Do you feel that this person is hiding something from you? Are you trying to learn from your past mistakes with this person and move beyond those and make the decisions that are going to protect you and, allow you to, really uphold your own standards? Are you the one that's trying to reach this person and show them the way? Are you the teacher or are you the student right now? And if you're the student, is that person of interest the teacher, or is it your spirit guides and the universe and the messages they're trying to send you, the teacher? I feel that now's a good time for you to go back to what matters most. Okay, go back to your core values, those foundational things that matter most, and start that process of reflection. Am I upholding those? And if not, how can I proceed? How can I plan? How can I put a plan in place to uphold them so that my confidence and my self-esteem and my self-worth are kept intact? That's when this feeling of loneliness will start, that void will start to fill, because the more you move away from yourself and you project your energy, I want you to imagine your energy is a ball, okay? And it's sitting within you, close to you. It represents, this ball, this energy represents, is made up of your core values, your morals, your standards, all that great stuff that make you unique and special. Now, I want you to imagine that you are trying to work with this person on them aligning with you. So what you're essentially doing is you're projecting that ball of energy towards them, and you're trying to marry the two up. Now, the further away, the more you make that type of an advance, you're leaving that void within you. So it's time to, I guess, change your focus, take that ball of energy back, drop it into your body, back to what matters most, and try and learn the lesson of what this repeating message is. I feel like it's a repeating message. So what we've got here is, this is definitely a time for you to change something new. In the traditional tarot, we've got the Hangman here, right? So, what am I feeling from you, Hangman? I'm getting that this is voluntarily taking, withdrawing your energy. This is voluntarily. I feel that you've already started doing that. Organically, it's happened, even though there's a great deal of disappointment. You want to welcome this new life force. You want to welcome this change, even though it's coming at a price that you were hoping you wouldn't have to pay. And I feel that there is a lot that you will learn. Again, this is about wisdom and transition. This is about welcoming those new life forces, getting that enlightenment so you can move forward, looking to, waiting for that aha moment. And when it comes to this situation, I feel for you, Cancer, you're waiting to see what your next best move should be. Okay, let's pull out a couple of cards for this person and see what their deal is. And then I'll break it down for you a little bit. I just feel that, you're kind of like, when you're pinned down. Yeah, you're pinned down and you can't move. It's super frustrating. I feel that that's what you're feeling. Energetically, you're feeling like you want to shift. And you're in this transition, but this situation with this person is kind of what's keeping you, is what's holding you back. All right, let's have a look and see. What is this person's energy? Okay, all right, you know what? This person here, I get it. I feel that there's stubbornness in their energy. This person does not want to see the part that they played in the situation. And I'm feeling frustrated. Like, I'm feeling the frustration. This is about not taking ownership, not taking responsibility. This is about, not peeling back the layers of what they've done and taking ownership. This is... Traditionally speaking, this is the Seven of Swords, and I just kind of feel that they're trying to escape. They're trying to escape taking responsibility. They don't want to face it. They don't want to, have this conversation. They will avoid it at all costs. They're like a flight risk right now. And They just want to focus on what's going to bring them happiness, what's going to bring them emotional fulfillment. They want to pursue their dreams. They want to pursue what their goals are. It's a kind of a selfish energy that I'm getting here for you, Cancer. Which is why I'm feeling that you feel shut down, you feel shut out, you feel disappointed, you feel challenged, because at the end of the day, even if you can see, and it's super frustrating that they're being so, they're just not, what's the word I'm looking for? They're just being so inconsiderate. Right? You can see that they're being so inconsiderate, but you are getting angry because you refuse to let them you refuse to just let them go free without them taking some sort of ownership for the part that they played in bringing about this sense of disappointment. They may have said one thing and then did another. I'm not getting an overall positive energy coming from you, from your perspective when it comes to this person. And I feel that this person, in their energy, when I put myself in their energy, I feel that they just don't want to take, they haven't developed the level of maturity that's needed, or the resilience that's needed to face themselves. There's a bit of work here that needs to be done. Okay. And that's when I guess I feel, Cancer, you see this, and that's when you start to say things like, I should have known. There were red flags. Why didn't I pay attention? And the anger builds, and the frustration builds. And, those words that, that inner dialogue is pinning you down, and the weight is getting heavier and heavier and heavier, and you want to shift out of it, and you're finding it really difficult. You're just like, no, I don't want to let it go. I don't want them to just go free without taking responsibility. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just meditating on the cards. Yeah. All right, let's break this down. Gosh, they don't want to shuffle. Like I said, there's a bit of resistance here. Yep, they don't want to shuffle. Come on. One more card. All right. Well, can I just tell you that despite what is going on right now, despite how you're feeling, Cancer, you may be feeling the impact of the universe responding to you and your dreams for what you want in your love life in a way that you didn't ask for. Okay, you may have asked for change, but it's coming in your eyes at a loss. Now, let me just tell you something. The minute you're able to recenter, recalibrate, the minute you're able to take back that energy and drop it into your body, and reconnect with yourself and what matters most, who you are, and allow for this to unfold as it needs to. For example, allow for this to just give it the space that it needs to breathe. The path, you will take those steps. to get to the other side. You will build that bridge over that little river there, right? There's a little river that's flowing through here. You will find a way to get across. Right now, you feel you don't have the resources, the knowledge, the full story, the acknowledgement, whatever it is. That resource is what you're going to use, you think, to build that bridge to get to the other side. But I feel that you're going to choose another path. I definitely feel you're going to choose another path. You're going to take control. You're going to learn the lesson. You're going to close out this cycle. You know, you're going to move forward with determination, with excitement. It might not feel like that right now. And I feel that this is about commitment and emotional satisfaction to its fullest. What you've been dreaming of, how you've wanted it to come, how you've imagined it, how you've called it in. And I'm going to ask you this question, Cancer. Do you see that happening with this person? You know, you may be willing it and wanting it and desiring it, but do you really see it happening with this person? We're talking about this next level of an amazing, you know, love, warmth, nurturing, prosperity, contentment, a feeling at peace, finding your happily ever after, the commitment that you're looking for. You know, do you see that with this person? If so, there's a bit of work here that needs to be done. And it all starts by you recentering. I want to know if this is new love. I feel that you might go in a different direction. I want one more card. It's up to you. This is what's in your future. This is what's in your future. If you feel that you want to stick that out, you're still contemplating whether you're going to get the fruits of your labor. Okay, but generally speaking, when the Seven of Pentacles has an energy where it perseveres, you know, you've already put in so much effort, you don't want to stop here. You want to continue. You want to get over whatever this obstacle is. All right. Yeah, okay. I'm getting a very positive turnaround with this person. This feels that this is temporary. This person's needs to level up. Okay, you can't help them right now, Cancer. They need time to heal. They need time to, you know, mature into themselves, into their own, so that they can feel worthy of matching your energy. If you step in and try to pull them out, try and make them take responsibility, whatever it might be, try and break through that ego, it's actually going to work in reverse. It's going to slow the process. What I'm feeling here is that this person, they definitely see a future with you. You know, they have some issues that they need to work through on their own. Okay, things that bring them emotional fulfillment, where they feel at peace with who they are. You know, they are their own self-worth. This is about filling their own cups. Okay, so they may be coming across as selfish right now. They do have great intentions in mind, let's say, but there is an element of selfishness to them right now because that is their weapon. They're protecting themselves from being seen as not measuring up to you. Okay, so they feel like a bit of a fraud here. But what's going to happen is they're going to find a way. They're going to work through it. And there's this beautiful healing energy. You know, they're going to they're going to see that if they actually start to take responsibility, they soften around the edges, it is far more empowering than escaping. It's far more intoxicating. And when they do that, it kind of opens them up to the realization that they actually want a closer connection with you. The more they open up to themselves and stop shutting themselves down and their own growth, the closer it brings them to you. But they need to come to that on their own. And they start to fulfill themselves, fulfill their dreams as well. There's a bit of self-sabotage in their energy. And what I feel is happening then is that they're going to come towards you with some sort of an offer. Okay, they're going to come towards you with, you know, it might seem like something small. Okay, it might, you know, perhaps the discussion around loyalty and faith will happen. They're willing to be open and resourceful to working through it. And they will bring you positive news. You know, they want to plant a seed. They want to start something different, just like you do. I feel that that offer, that conversation when it comes in is going to be very honorable. Okay, so you see my energy completely shifted by the end of this reading. So right now it seems this particular way in your mind's eye. And like I said earlier, when I see them through your energy and your perspective, I see someone selfish, I see, right? And they could be showing those signs at this moment. But when I jump into their energy and I see through their mind's eye what's going on and how they're progressing, I see that they actually do have positive intentions. They've just got to work through it on their own. And you guys are gonna, I see an amazing opportunity here. Now, finally, to close this off for you, Cancer, I'm gonna pull out a card for you, just some guidance from Spirit, a message from the angels. Guys, please do comment below if the reading resonates. I never tire of saying this. I keep saying it and I will continue to. Your comments help me connect with your energy, and that's how I can bring you readings that better resonate and that are relevant to what you're experiencing. Plus, this is what my purpose is. This is my passion, to be of service and help others. And when you guys leave comments, it really inspires me to keep going. So let's have a look and see, what message do we have for Cancer? What message does Spirit have for Cancer? All right, what have we got here? One card for Cancer. There we go. Focus on love. Look for good in everyone. Yeah, change your focus. Change your focus. Right now, what we're seeing is that all the obstacles to getting to this home, this river. I'm going to hold it up for you. That ring light, honestly, so frustrating. See that river? Okay, so right now we're seeing that river. It's an obstacle. How do we get across? How do we make it work, right? Change your focus. You know what? If you don't have the resources that are needed for that right now, find a different path. That's the message that I'm getting for you. And the path that you need to find is one that is of love. Okay, seeing the goodness in this person, allowing yourself, freeing yourself from the anger and the frustration, from having to get the acknowledgement that you need right now. It doesn't mean that you shouldn't get it or that you don't deserve it. It just means it's going to shift your energy in just the way that's needed, which will in turn shift their energy. It's going to help you drop your energy into your body and do all those things we were talking about earlier. So focusing on love, seeing the good in everyone, is going to lift your vibration. It's going to lift you out of this feeling of being stuck. Okay, so that's a message that Spirit has for you. That's it for you today, Cancer. I hope you have a fantastic week, and I'll see you for your next line of readings. Bye.